being held under by a wave, yeah, I think everybody's initial reaction is to resurface and breathe again.
When you look at breathing, most people don't realize that that urge to breathe isn't something in the immediate. Really, that's sometimes where the breath hold starts.
Whether it's competitive surfing or big wave surfing, I think it's huge and it plays a really big role.
There are those emergency situations where, especially with the big wave guys falling off a 30, 50, 70-foot wave, whatever it would be, the hydraulics of it and the violence and the power of the wave can hold you under, and you're getting these massive urges to breathe. We're trying to use the breath hold to not only focus and get their physiology ready, but we're also trying to do it from a relaxing point of view as well.
I wasn't really seeing that point of it, of just, you know, the whole relaxation and the mindset. You go through all these weird convulsions and stuff in the water and you don't know what's going on.
You know, sometimes you're only under for like 10 seconds, but it can feel like 3 minutes.
It's just a complete mental hurdle as far as holding your breath, and you have to understand that all of our bodies can handle it, but you just got to put yourself in the right mind state and get that length. I set up this course with Kurt Kroc. He's the instructor of performance freediving, and he's an incredible teacher when trying to learn how to hold your breath and increase your captivity underwater.
I tried to hold my breath by myself and I could only hold it for like just under a minute. I was kind of scared because I had no idea what this guy was going to do with us.
What I've been doing is working on a breath hold surf survival program now for over 3 to 4 years. That really kind of takes our knowledge of breathing and breath holding and bring it to the surf community where there's a need in more like an emergency breath hold, where the wave has grabbed you and is holding you and grinding you on the bottom for 30 seconds or longer, and how to show them those techniques to train to develop a good, long, relaxed breath hold.
Yeah, we had an epic crew. We had Adam Melling, young Thomas Woods, he's another Australian. Tommy Whitaker, he's the veteran of the team and he's also our coach. Eric Geiselman, Rico Jimenez, and finally we had Danny Fuller.
Don't think about time. I mean, you anticipate time. With anticipation comes stress. With stress comes contracted muscles, and contracted muscles consume oxygen and give you a much, much stronger urge to breathe.
Crazy, I think my longest ever has been like 1:30. If I get like 2.5 minutes, that'll be sick. I'll be stoked. Even when the course kind of started, I could only get to like a minute each time. And then that was before he kind of showed us how to breathe correctly. And after that, kind of his method of how we were doing it, all of us slowly just kept increasing our length of the breath hold. And yeah, it was insane. Pretty sure everyone didn't think we could hold our breaths as long as we could, you know.
If you can hold your breath for 4 minutes in static, where you're just relaxed and everything is working to your best breath hold, then from the surfing point of view, where you have a really high metabolism, you can really take about a quarter of that, do multiple 1-minute breath holds with very short surface intervals.
So we would flip them over, thrash them around underwater. We would throw bubbles in their face by splashing, and then they would come up, and every time they would come up after a minute breath hold, their lengths of being able to breathe before they would go back under kept getting shorter. Just like in the ocean, you're never completely aware of what's going to happen next.
Going into the second day, I had a lot better understanding of the whole physiology behind the breath hold, and understanding that was a huge advantage in knowing what's going on with your body. You gotta know what's going on with your body to give you confidence and for you to get where you need to be.
I had no idea where I was going to get to. I was thinking maybe a couple minutes or something like that, but I think I got to 4 minutes and 25 seconds or something, and Beard was pretty amazing. Tommy Witz, he got to 5 minutes 25, I think.
5 minute signal. All right, looking good. Here we go. You got it. Just let the contractions happen. Doing good, doing good. Almost at your next signal. 5:15 signal. Nice one.
Yeah, Whitty.
You got it.
Relax.
There you go. Couple more seconds. Here you go. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe. 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 There you go.
And that was unbelievable. I thought you went brain dead after 5 minutes.
You know, confidence is a huge thing in the water. Confidence, knowledge, and skill. Those three combined, you know, you're killing it.